On November 11th in Stockholm, the Tällberg Foundation convened a workshop on the nature and challenges of leadership in the 21st century, celebrated the first class of Tällberg Global Leaders, and announced the winners of the Tällberg Global Leadership Prize. Does the world really need more leadership prizes? No, but the world certainly does need more leaders.
And so I started to talk about power grids when no one was talking about power grids, 2-3 people. So it was not very easy, but now everyone is talking about power grids.
How did that happen? How did a disease that's been around for decades basically go under the radar? And why is it growing? Because it is growing. And I really, from pretty early on, we realized this has got major connections to economic investment and the priorities countries put on both their healthcare system and the development agenda.
We live at a moment when it seems that everything we know is changing, in climate, in science and technology, in politics, in our societies. Such times demand leaders who challenge the status quo, who are courageous, innovative, flexible, principled, and comfortable with complexity. Leaders who operate across domains, cultures, and other borders. Tällberg's idea is to identify and honor great leaders wherever they can be found, and thereby encourage others to follow in their steps.
When you work with a group of influential people, that is just like a drop of ink on a paper, then it will be spread out. So we have learned that through the work with the imams on specific issues of child marriage, women's education, women social participation. We have learned that when one drop is properly dropped down, so it will expand it. And that's why we believe that imams are very influential figure of the society, and through them we can bring more positive changes.
And I suddenly was struck that in the middle of the forest, miles away from everything, I had got completely away from the West. Here was the West exploiting these people. And that really shocked me. And that's when I started saying, okay, I'll give these people a hand. I'll do something. I said, for 2 years. I'm 42 years and I'm still there.
I think our planet today is in a state of transition, which is somewhat represented by the 17 goals of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. They indicate what all has to be done, starting with removal of poverty, extreme differences among human beings, whether in gender terms or in social terms or economic terms. How do we promote a more happy and healthy society in the world?